Hello dear. In this video, we are going to discuss about the conversion of infix expression to postfix expression. So this is an infix expression. We are going to write the equivalent postfix expression, and the procedure for conversion is already given in the previous video. So do watch that video before coming into this. Okay, so we'll consider this as your infix expression X, and we are going to scan the input from left to right, one element at a time, and we'll be using stack as a memory unit. So first, what we have to do, we are going to scan it from left to right, one element at a time. So first one we have to scan is the open bracket. So when it is open parenthesis, we directly enter it into a stack. It is an operator, and for open parenthesis, we directly enter into the stack. And next one, A is an operand, and whenever an operand is scanned, we directly add it to a postfix expression, the output postfix expression. Okay. And next one is place. So place is a operator. So we can directly place, like on the top of open bracket, we can directly place whatever operator it comes. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we directly place on the top of open bracket. And the next element to be scanned is B. B is a operand. Whenever operand is scanned, add it to this postfix expression. Okay. And next one is a close bracket, close parenthesis. So whenever a close parenthesis is taken, we have to pop out the element that are present in the stack until a open parenthesis is there. Okay, so in the stack, we'll be popping out one element at a time. So place will be popped out, added to the expression. And next element to be popped out is this open parenthesis. So for this close parenthesis, this open parenthesis will be cancelled off. Now stack will be empty. The next element to be scanned is star. Star is an operator, and when star is taken and the stack is empty, whenever the stack is empty, we place this star on the top of your stack. Okay. And the next element to be scanned is C. C is an operand. Whenever an operand is scanned, we just going to place it on the postfix expression. The next element to be scanned is place. Place is an operator. And now when operator is scanned, we check the stack. Stack is not empty. So we check the topmost element of stack. And the topmost element of stack is star. And as you know, we have to follow this inverted triangle policy that we can place a higher precedence operator on the top of lower precedence. The reverse is not allowed. Now here, star has the highest precedence and place has the lower precedence. So we cannot place in on the top of star. So what we have to do, we have to pop out the star, add it to the expression, the postfix expression. Okay, so now stack is empty, and we have to again check with the policy from first. Now we have to compare place, and the stack is empty, so directly we can push this place into stack. Okay, so the next element to be scanned is open parenthesis. Whenever open parenthesis is there, directly add it into the stack. And next element to be the scanned is D. D is an operand, added to postfix expression. And next one is minus, and minus is an operator. And as I told you, on the top of open parenthesis, we can directly insert this operator, whatever it is. Okay, so minus will be pushed into the stack. And the next element to be scanned is A. A is an operand, added to the postfix expression. And the next element to be scanned is a close bracket, close parenthesis. So for a close parenthesis, until an open parenthesis in the stack will be popping out one element from stack. So minus will be popped out, added to the expression. And for this open bracket, this close, sorry, for this close bracket, this open parenthesis will be popped out. Now the stack will just have place. Okay. So now we reach the end of input. At the end of input, we have to pop out all the remaining element from the stack and will be adding to the postfix expression. So this will be the corresponding postfix expression for the given infix expression. So this is how it is processed. Okay, so we'll take one more example. I'll solve few of the example where all possible conditions are noted down. 6 minus 5 divided by 3 minus 2 star 2 plus 2. We'll be converting this expression, infix expression to postfix expression y, and we'll be using stack as a memory unit. Okay, so we'll start the process from first. First, scan the input from left to right, one element at a time. So first one is open parenthesis, add it to stack. Next open parenthesis, add it to stack. And next element is 4. 4 is a operand. When it is a operand, we directly add it to the postfix expression. And the next element is place. Place is an operator. Operator has to be pushed into the stack. And already we have open bracket. On the top of open parenthesis, we can directly add the operand, whatever it is scanned. Okay, and the next element to be scanned is 8. 8 is an operand added to the postfix expression. And next element to be scanned is a close parenthesis. So whenever a close parenthesis is there, we have to pop out all the operator out of stack. So plus will be taken, added to the postfix expression. And for this close parenthesis, this open parenthesis will be cancelled. Okay. Now the next element to be scanned is star. And star is the operator. We have to place it on the stack. And in stack, we just have this open parenthesis alone. So we can directly add star on the top of open parenthesis. And the next element to be scanned is open parenthesis added to the stack. And next element is 6. 6 is the operand. Whenever an operand is scanned, added to the postfix expression. And the next one is operator. Minus is the operator. And minus, we have to add it to the stack. And in the top of the stack, we have open bracket. On the top of open bracket, we can place any operator. So minus will be added over here. And the next element is 5. 5 is the operand. Operand, we have to add directly to the postfix expression. Now you have your close parenthesis. So whenever a close parenthesis is there, we have to pop out the element, all the topmost element of stack. So first minus will be popped out, added to the expression. And then you have a open parenthesis. So for this close parenthesis, this open parenthesis will be cancelled off. Now your stack will just have a open parenthesis and a star operator. And the next element to be scanned is again a open parenthesis. So again a open parenthesis, what we have to do, sorry, close parenthesis, what we have to do, we have to pop out one element at a time in from the stack. So first star will be popped out and it will be added to the stack. And what is remaining in your stack? We just have a open parenthesis. So for this close parenthesis, this open parenthesis will be cancelled off. Now the stack will be empty. Okay, so next element to be scanned is slash. Slash is a division operator and stack is empty. When the stack is empty, we can directly place the element into stack. And then we have open bracket, added to stack, open parenthesis, added to stack. Okay, and next one is 3. 3 is a operand. Whenever an operand is scanned, what we do? We add that to the postfix expression. And the next element to be scanned is minus. So minus is an operator and this minus can be placed on the top of open parenthesis. It is allowed. And the next element scanned is 2. 2 is an operand. We can directly add it to the postfix expression. And next comes your close bracket. So whenever a close parenthesis is there, we have to pop out the topmost element of stack. So minus will be popped out, added to the postfix expression. And for this close bracket, one open bracket will be cancelled. So the now remaining element in stack is slash will be there. On the top of it, we have an open bracket. The next element to be scanned is star. Can we place star on the top of your open bracket? Yeah, it is allowed. We can place any operator on the top of open parenthesis. And the next element is another open parenthesis. Add it over here. And next is 2. 2 is the operand added to the postfix expression. And place is the operator And can we place on the top of open bracket? Yeah, it is allowed. We can place it. And next element to be scanned is 2. 2 is the operand added to your output expression. And next comes your close bracket. So whenever a close bracket is there, what we do? We pop the topmost element of stack and add it over here. So we'll be popping out any number of operator present on the top. Okay, until the open bracket is there. So for this close bracket, this open bracket will be cancelled off. Now next element to be scanned is another close bracket. Another close bracket, what we do? We pop out the topmost element of stack, and topmost element of stack consists of star. Star will be popped out and it is added to the postfix expression. And for this will be cancelled. Now we came to the end of input. At the end of input, we have to pop out all the operator present in the stack added to the postfix expression. So topmost element of stack consists of slash. Slash will be removed, added over here. Now the stack is empty. So this will be your final postfix expression. Is that clear? So we have to follow whether it is an open bracket, directly push it into stack. When it is an operand, add it to your postfix expression. When it is the operator, we compare the precedence. Only a operator with the higher precedence can be placed on the top of low precedence. Okay, equal precedence should not be there. And similarly, whenever a close bracket is there, we'll be popping out one operator out until we have an open bracket from the stack. And at the end of input, the remaining operators from the stack will be popped out and will be adding that to your final expression. Okay, so this is how it is done. I'll solve one more example. Let us consider this expression and we'll be converting that into its corresponding postfix expression. And we are going to use stack as an intermediate memory representation. So we'll be scanning the input from left to right. So first we'll start with A. A is an operand, add it as a postfix expression. And next one is place. Place is the operator and place, like the stack is empty. So whenever stack is empty, we directly push the element, the operator, into stack. And the next element to be scanned is B. B is a operand. Whenever it is an operand, we add it to the postfix expression. And the next element to be scanned is operator star. Now we have to verify whether star can be pushed into the stack. And we have to follow this inverse triangle rule. Like we can place higher precedence operator on the top of lesser. So star has a higher precedence. So we can directly place star on the top of place. It is allowed. Okay. So the next element to be scanned is C. We directly add C to the output expression. C is the operand. Operand can be added over here. And next one is open parenthesis. Open parenthesis added to the top of stack. And next element is C. C is again an operator added over here. Sorry, operand added to the postfix expression. And next element to be scanned is a power of operator. So power of, you can place any operator on the top of an open parenthesis. And next element is D. D is an operand. Place it over here. Okay. And next element to be scanned is minus. So now we have to, minus is an operator. We have to place minus on the top of stack. But what happened? We have to the power of operator. To the power of has the highest precedence. We cannot place minus on the top of high power of. So we have to pop up this power up and add it over here. And then we can place minus on the top of the stack. Okay, since on the top of open bracket, we can add any number of any operator. Okay, so the next element to be scanned is E, and E is a operand. Operand can be directly added to the postfix expression. And next element is a close parenthesis. So what happened with the close parenthesis? We have to pop out all the element from the stack. So minus will be popped out until the open parenthesis is found. Okay, so now for this open parenthesis and this close parenthesis will be cancelled off. Okay, so now I'll just draw this again. So we'll be having place star on the stack and the remaining elements are popped out. Now the next element to be scanned is a power of operator. It is the operator. We have to push that operator on the top of stack. Now compare power of with star, and star has the higher precedence. Power of has the higher precedence, so we can place it on the topmost element of stack. Plus is lesser, and star is somewhat okay, and to the power of has the greater precedence. So it follows our upper triangular rule. So it is fine. So the next element to be scanned is open parenthesis, push it into the stack. Next is F. F is an operand added to the postfix expression. And the next element to be scanned is place. Any element can be, any operator can be placed on the top of stack. So plus can be placed on the top of stack. And the next element to be scanned is G. G is an operand added to the postfix expression. And next is star. Star is an operator, and can we place star on the top of your place? No, right? Star, yeah, it can be done. Star has the higher precedence and it can be placed on the top of place. It is allowed. Okay, so it is placed, and the next element scanned is H. H is an operand directly added to the postfix expression. Now you have a close parenthesis. So whenever a close parenthesis there, what we have to do? We have to pop out the element from the stack. So the star will be removed and we'll be adding star here. And next element is place. Place will be removed. We'll be adding to the postfix expression. And the next element is open parenthesis. So this is removed and this is cancelled. Okay. So the left out element in the stack are place, star, and the power of operator. And the next element to be inserted is minus. The next element to be scanned is minus, and minus has the least priority. So we cannot place minus on the top of to the power of. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to pop out this power of, add it here. Now compare minus with star. What happened? Again, minus cannot be placed on the top of star. Since star has the higher precedence, remove star and add it over here. Now compare the precedence of minus and plus. It is equal precedence. Even in equal precedence, we cannot add minus on the top of plus. So we have to pop out this plus and add it plus over here. Now you can insert this minus over here. Okay, so at the end of this, minus alone is there in the top of stack. And the next element to be scanned is I. I is the operand, so we can directly add it over here. Now we came to the end of your input. So at the end of input, we have to pop out the element that is there in the stack, add it over here. So only minus is there, minus will be popped out and it is added to the postfix expression. So this will be your final postfix expression for the given infix expression. So this is how the conversion actually happens, and the data structure used for this conversion is stack. Okay, thank you.